Great evening, beautiful people. Great evening, beautiful people. Thank you all for coming out tonight to Lyrical Exercise. We will be showcasing artists tonight, and we have spoken word artists. We have amazing vocalists. So just sit back, relax. You may be evoked to snap, clap, or close your eyes. Just sit back and enjoy this lyrical exercise. So, first up, going to have myself. Of course, my stage name is Master of the Skies, and you can find me on Instagram at Duran Jackson 444. I also have another brand called Holistic Consciousness. Don't grind, align to all that elevates your unique mind, body, and spirit. So with Holistic Consciousness, I am looking to assist people to discover their purpose, refine their purpose, and or monetize their purpose. Because we all know that if we all lived our purpose and worked through our purpose, we would never work a day in our lives. So my goal is to transparently show people on my personal journey to monetize my purpose full time to the point to where I no longer have to depend on working a job, because we all know with technology and everything changing and AI and everything that's going on, jobs are going to be slim to none. And we all have to start getting to a point to where we come out of human doingness and come into human beingness, living our purpose and doing what we came to this planet to do. So my spoken word has been compared to Malcolm X. I had people tell me my spoken word was similar to Sufi mystic poets. And it's crazy because I actually looked up Sufi mystic poets and I'm like, man, my poetry is very similar to these ancient poets, and I'm like, man, that's pretty amazing, so it really sparked a spiritual journey for me. And just opened me up to a lot of different information and insights. So I'm gonna get into this piece, and it's entitled Blessed with the Curse, Cursed with the Blessing. I said, I'm blessed with the curse, but yet I'm cursed with the blessing. Why did God create me with so much aggression? I said, I'm blessed with the curse, but yet I'm cursed with the blessing. Why did God create me with so much aggression? Because I'm a grown man with some grown plans. Never do I understand because I overstand. Because everything from parasites to people are looking for ways to wipe us off this land. Therefore, I attack each and every situation with the aggression of the Taliban, because I refuse to give anything the upper hand. I guess that's just a soul survivor in me. Left, right, overhand. I don't think or believe, I know I can. Although from Nashville to Afghanistan, my brown skin and kingly hair makes me a target of ignorance. You see me all alone and think that I am undermanned, until you look me in my eyes and witness all that's grand. As I spew flames of godliness from my adrenal glands, you better recognize that I alone am not all you must withstand. I am the brother man of the brother man. It's not just in my imagination. I literally got kinfolk in other constellations. So listen, as I lend a helping hand to teach and beseech it, if need be, I'll reprimand. We got to do away with thoughts that are secondhand. Give this stupid stuff the boot, be it polo or timberland. I use this stage to give you knowledge that is contraband, because somewhere our culture was underhand, poisoned with thoughts and actions that are firebrand. Therefore, verbally with me, I am not nice. My words are forehand. Damn, Duran, you too intense, bruh. But I say, fuck that. This world is too obsessive with the passive. When there's nothing passive about the way forces in this world want my and your chest to give. I'm just speaking universal thoughts. Even if I died, they continue to live, vibrating from another dimension at 144 octave. So as you can see, I've been met here with cosmic demands from the mother of the motherland. I was in here to talk to the hue and your human. So true along a third eye blind, sickened in the psychological swampland, because even if Barack Obama wasn't the man, we all should be able to rise and say, yes, we can. But to do that, we got to do away with beliefs and equip ourselves with right knowledge. Because what good is freedom if psychology you are confined? That stuff called slavery might as well have never been abolished. So for what do you thirst? Are you blessed or are you cursed? Only you can write the chapter of your life, verse by verse. That's that piece. That's that piece. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys. So next up, we are going to have Miss Nee. We're going to have Miss Nee come up next. And Miss Nee, you can find her on Instagram at Miss Nee Fields. That's MSNEEFEELZ. not S, but LZ, Miss Nee Fields. She also has a business called Copper and Stones Jewelry. You can find her on Instagram, Copper, all lowercase, Copper _ and _ stone _ jewelry. So be sure to support her and her jewelry. She has a Etsy shop at Copper and Stones Jewelry US. So check her out on Etsy. Miss Nee is an Atlanta-based poet who is originally from Detroit/Inkster, Michigan. She also is a music producer, singer, and songwriter. She offers custom t-shirts, Copper and Stone jewelry, as well as affirmation boxes. So without further ado, give it up for Miss Nee.
How y'all doing? Yay. I'm Miss Nee. Thank you, Duran. First, I gotta pay homage to everybody. The song, the voice you hear on here is Cross. So check it out.
My apologies. My apologies. Hold up.
Have you ever been in love? I'm talking about that love when you didn't mean to fall. That blood-sticking love. That craving love. That crazy love. It's so amazing how love drives you crazy. I mean, not just crazy, but really insane. The love you had some of it someday. It's no longer in place. I mean, life is leaving. It's making and discussing. All you can think is what about us? What happened to trust and why over us? How was it that the road that once paved the road is now come to a fork? Well, my only intentions were to love you and give you my support, but it's cool. But then it's always about support. In a game, I wasn't a wet playing. I'm saying, why couldn't we both be real about the situation? And right now, these problems probably wouldn't face us. See, cause it's amazing how love drives you crazy. I mean, not just crazy, but to the brink of insanity. I am managing to maintain my composure, but in the inside, I'm exploding. Reloading the thoughts in my head from the words that you said. It's not me upset, so shit, I'm starting leaving my cheeks wet, cause I can't forget how much I love you. And I won't forget how much I hate you. This situation that I'm facing is just so crazy because it's love. You know that love. Thank y'all. I Miss Nee. That's the piece. Tyrone, my pull up. Oh. Can I just do my second one? Can I do my second one right now or no? No? Okay, cool. Thank y'all.
So we're gonna have to get the mic audio. Could y'all hear good?
It was messing up. Like it, I wish that it would be clearer.
Okay. So yeah, Miss Nee, we gonna have to get your like the music, the background music was good, but the mic audio was low. So
okay, let me see if I can turn it up.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Oh yeah, that's much better. I don't know.
Yeah. So yeah, keep that up and turn the music down.
All right, cool.
Yeah. Alrighty. So next up we have Miss Rhodes Gold, and Miss Rhodes Gold. Give me 1 second. My apologies. We have the phenomenal vocalist, Rhodes Gold. Rhodes Gold is a writer and vocalist of the official theme song for the 7-figure-a-year company ABS Tribe. Rhodes Gold loves music. She's from the state of Missouri, and she's been singing since the divine age of 9. You can find her on IG at nek.isha4, and she also is a great songwriter, vocalist, and she's a jingle writer extraordinaire. Contact her for all your songwriting and vocal needs. So next up, without further ado, put your hands together for Miss Rose Gold.
Hello, hello. Thank you, everyone. So I wanted to do a song that I want to play music to, but I felt like my music kept doing what her music kept doing. So I'm gonna do a song that I wrote to my daughter many years ago. My daughter's name is Myriah, M-Y, and so this song is called "I Love Myriah." And so yeah, here goes. Oh God, I thank you for this special seed you've given me. It's like an answered prayer, like I'm in a dream. Mariah, my baby, means the world to me. I really love it when she look right up at me and say, Mommy, I'm hungry or I'm sleepy. Can you pet me or can you take my bike out? When she clearly sees that I'm asleep, but she knows her mama's coming. I love Mariah. She's my little hubba bubba. Come and give mama sugar. Baby girl, you know that I love you. And don't you ever forget this is true. I love Mariah. She's my little pumpkin pie. I can't even sleep at night, making sure that she is all right. Yes, my baby girl, I never ever leave your side. I would die if I ever have to find life without you. 'Cause I can't live life without you. God knows that's true. That's why I always try to tell you what is right. Make sure I tell you pray every day and night. Jesus Christ, take care of her all her life. 'Cause I just love you so much I can't explain. It don't even make sense in my own brain. I'm so afraid of worshiping you and letting my God see that. I think I found somebody more than I love him. I'm ashamed, I repent, but it's for real. I love Mariah, and I can't help it, Lord, please forgive me. I love Mariah. She's my little hubba bubba. Come and give mama sugar. Baby girl, you know that I love you. And don't you ever forget this is true. Thank y'all.
Man, listen. I told y'all she was no joke at all.
Thank you.
No joke at all. So, yeah, definitely, if you have any songwriting needs, definitely hit up Miss Rhodes Gold. Definitely hit up Miss Rhodes Gold. So, I'm not sure what. Okay, Moffitt missed this back on. So let me get him in here. Let me get him in here. So what's up? So next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have Mr. Mr. is a spoken word extraordinaire. This brother seamlessly merges the southern twang and appeal of Memphis with the rapid delivery of the Chi, which is no wonder because he was born in Chicago but raised in Memphis. 25 years of experience as a poet, spoken word champion, cool ass father, and salesman. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mr. You go ahead, bro. Mister. Okay, so I guess he having technical difficulties. We're gonna have to help him out in his old age with his iPhone. Not sure what's going on with Mister. So we're gonna go ahead and go to Miss CJ. Miss CJ is a native of Memphis, Tennessee. Miss CJ is also an alumna of Watkins Overton High School for the Creative and Performing Arts, as well as the University of Memphis, where she received her Master's of Arts degree in Curriculum and Instruction. Ms. Johnson is also an educator and executive director of Live Seed, which is the leading nonprofit presenter of spoken word performances, education, mentorship, and youth development in Memphis, Tennessee. Affectionately called Miss CJ by her students, she is a quiet source of power and a youth advocate, using her words to empower, and inspire the next generation. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Miss CJ.
Hey, hello everyone. Thank you. It's a pleasure being here. Thank you to Rand for that wonderful introduction. Okay, let me woosah because my heart is like beating really fast. Got my son in the background. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So the piece I'm gonna read is called A Perfect 10. You know, 10 represents perfection spiritually. And also, I think at the age of 10, I began to realize a lot of things. So I kind of put those two ideas together, the number and the age I was when a lot of interesting things intersected in my life. And so, age 10. All right. I was a revolutionary at the age of 10, wearing the red, green, and black beads with the image of the motherland made from leather hanging around my neck like a noose. It was by predestined fate, forced to consume the ideologies of Marcus Garvey, Malcolm X, and Martin Luther, the king, that is. When I find people my age who are just discovering what I was so easily given, I find it mocking, but then again, so am I. From that great beginning, I fell into the trap of assimilating. Yes, that one so bold little girl who boycotted the Pledge of Allegiance all by herself in the 6th grade is still here. She didn't give a rat's ass for her playground friends style then, so why would I begin now? See, I was raised to be a queen, not the queen of the Nile or my Kemetic lands, but of myself. And my big sister always spoke over me these things. Looking back, I can hear her say, now only a king, a man who's truly worthy of you will have you. And my inevitable inquiry of why was asked, and she responds, because the seeds I planted inside of you only grow with the right words, right water, nurture into a great tree that bears great fruit. And you can always recognize a tree by the fruit it bears. So that you be my first test, to see this dream will be what it's meant to be. And if I am to be a great mother, and Crystal, you're my first disciple, to illustrate how love can create and be, then no man destroy your heart, your soul, for in it flows the issues of life. So protect it, little one, protect it. Then she added in true color folks fashion, but she too spoiled and stubborn for a poor man to contend with. So here I am, sick of her blessing growing inside of me, sometimes seem like a curse. My bold moves leave me alone, and my opinions leave me cold. So preserving my soul is evident. I allow only the fire of the Savior to thaw me to contention. All other sentiments I ignore, with the same arrogance that came within me. If energy can be created, there's no destroyed, but transformed into another, then what energy made me? I've heard about your unstoppable forces and your immovable objects, but as an avatar, I glean while you divide the powers and principalities that be. When I make them do what they do for me to walk the trajectory towards my destination. Universe bends to my will, so power is full of timing. So those who fail to make time tend to mark time or run from it into a future non-existent, simply because they haven't visualized it yet. Martin ain't the only one who's been to the mountaintop, but I ain't meant to be another Moses, or brother and Esther, and Elijah and Ezekiel, so we see my weedy number returned home. This earth is temporary. I knew this since I seen the second coming. At age 4, a sickly child, so I was given time to think, ponder as to why God put me here on earth again, sitting under the dining room table with my 2 pigtails like antennas, attempting to register the world at this dimension, watching feet move, feeling the cold, hard towel floor beneath my thighs. I remember wearing red polka dots and wearing black shiny Mary Janes, clicking the heels of my shoes, wishing like Dorothy, I was back home again, instead of watching raining window panes and me falling asleep having nightmares and dreams. And my big sister finding me and seemingly rescuing me, seducing me with her words and books. There were always books, then ideas, feelings, theories, principles, mixed with contemporary 80s culture club, Duran and Prince posters by her bed. At a young age, I was fed all these distractions to keep my mind extracted from our house. To stay out of mom and dad's way was I bound to stay. Yet not for prevarication, rather protection, because his bubble was our world, filled with her words, seemingly seducing me, rather rescuing were her words. And books, there were always books and ideas, feelings, theories, principles, mixed with contemporary 80s culture club, Duran and Prince posters by her bed. At a young age, I was fed, so school and friends and their words always had competition. It was them versus us, a soldier in the us who could contend with So what could be said that would contend with those words in my head, words that fed my soul daily, gave me faith graciously, spoiled with an esteem that warranted a sense of self and identity within me. My sisters made me strong. Everything they earned, I learned. What they learned, I was given. So my secondhand experiences fostered vicarious wisdom, i.e. a head start, but not like the educational program, LOL, a real one, from real people with real world experience. The days have pointed service learning, but old folks from my hood in the wood called it wisdom. Never had to tell me twice. So wait, mama fussed at you for what? Oh, that's nice. So I remember to add another maneuver in my strategy to avoid paying that same price. I was trained to be a revolutionary by the age of 10. It was that perfection that made me a prime target for the program of educational witness protection. Integration, although that's segregation. What they call that now, honors or advanced placement. Honors to honor who? If no child is meant to be left behind, then why are we all taught like this? Why was I teaching my high school boyfriend about the archetypes in Paradise Lost and what about an allegory of the cave is, while interpreting Dante's Inferno within his divine comedy? Divide and conquer by way of Brown versus the War of Education. We got to win, and then the elusive days slip one in. Every move we make, they put us in check too. Swaying our best and brightest to participate in the game, convincing them they'll secure a win if they play from within, points the gang member and drug dealer with felonies and experiencing the state pen as penalty for those who acquiesce the possibility of a win, but only by they's mighty pen, the same pen of the 3/5 compromise, which compromised our position as citizens, as sovereigns. If only my man Huey P. Newton would have known that. Just because an educated nigger studied the law only gives them the plight to show how they only gives him the plight to show him how to create a loophole to change it. Cold word amendment. Once survival of the fittest meant the strongest, or your ability to survive your environment and thrive. Now it's the richest. Riches dictate time and space, not the mind. So Darwin's racist theory still dwell. Unfortunately, we know it well. And although I rather dance, be beautifully free, it seems I was meant to be a revolution by the age of 10, reading the ISIS paper with my godmother, asking questions like, who is Jesus and what's his real name? And did he eat pork? And how was he God's only son? And how did God impregnate Mary when she was married? Or was she married? And if they were all God's children, then literally, who are we? And didn't he have nappy hair and brass colored feet? So what makes him so different between you and me? Now, these are the questions my 10-year-old mind thought to ask, whereas other adults shrugged me away. My godmother, 14, judged me, begged me to stay, and she wanted me to ask. And she thought exhilarating that I was eager to learn was important to her that I earned the information. And let me say for the record, she was different. She had an air about her, so confident and cool, but it was her beliefs that made her different. She was a Hebrew or Black Jew. Redundant it seems, so she became a teacher, taught me things like the art of being a fucking lady, how to walk, talk, and most importantly, how to dress. She was a great seamstress, can always be found in her bold pattern best. She said, Crystal, you can choose to be a lady because everyone can't. You can keep your cool and articulate decidedly, people will respect you. Say what you mean and mean what you say. It's your reputation. Now, girl, sit up straight. This is how you apply makeup into your face. So, when it comes to boys, and this is how you apply makeup to your face. Learn how to cook and use herbs to make special teas. When it comes to boys, most are jerks. So just wait. With their time, patience always outweighs any race. But most importantly, girl, you gotta have faith. That the Most High God is always for you, and others will believe it too. See, I was trained to be a revolutionary by the age of 10. My dad, the first Black drag race who they allowed in Memphis, didn't take shit from a hunky or nigger, was quick to pull his trigger or pull out his guns, meaning his fists, even when it came to my mother. So his children recovered and surpassed all limits in education. This gave my mom the satisfaction to knowing that she did something right in us. All top 10 in our class, never getting in trouble, even clipping our ends, paying homage so her time extends. So she never has to fend for herself again. But my mom is who she is, a strong, do-it-yourself type person. Tell her it can't be done, then watch that shit be done. Be cooked by trade, dreams of being a homemaker, maker of clothes, homemade herbal remedies, things that taste so nasty but had you feeling good enough to eat her homemade buttermilk biscuits. Sometimes with fried chicken. When I think back, Mom, you know I can still feel it. Surprise birthday cake for breakfast in bed. Now blow out your candles and open your gifts, but save the dessert for dinner so you can get dressed and be ready for school. When my mom had time, she could be so cool. I dare not disappoint. For this woman who endured so much, keep her dream alive through us. The same woman who barred my entrance would allow me up the front porch until I finished the fight. She saw I didn't finish. You can't give up, she said. And I replied, I didn't. I better come tell y'all that, oh, girl, there she cheated. Cheated because I caught her for being a liar. Shoot, she knows she did it. The other woman on the porch laughed, but my mom spoke up. She said, listen now, girl, and learn. A bought lesson is better than a taught lesson, and life don't ever want. A bought lesson is better than a taught lesson. This one you about to earn. Life don't ever seem fair. There are cheaters in this world, so there, now you know. So don't get all high and mighty and heated. What you gonna do now is go back and beat it, back your reputation. Because until y'all go toe to toe, Until y'all go toe to toe, she would think you scared. And until you go no for sure, you would think it too. It's happening on your block, on your street, and somewhere to people we saw, they would try you again. You started a game, little girl. You gotta play on this one. You cannot walk away. So yes, I was trained to be revolutionary by the age of 10, wearing the red, green, and black beads with the image of motherland made from leather hanging around my neck, like a noose is my predestined fates, forced to consume the ideologies of Marcus Garvey, Malcolm X, Martin Luther, and the king that is. So I find people my age, which is discovering what I was so easily given. I find it mocking, but then again, so am I. From that great beginning, I fell into the trap of assimilating. Yes, that one so bold little girl who boycotted the Pledge of Allegiance in the sixth grade all by herself, she's still here. She didn't give a rat's ass her playground friends thought then, so I would I begin now. That's that piece.
Give it up for Crystal, Miss CJ. Miss CJ bringing a high five once again this month. So I saw that you did you get in touch with Merch Life, CJ?
I did. I haven't had a chance to engage in any of his classes yet, but I definitely have friended him, so I'm on the right track.
Gotcha. Okay. So yeah, like he has some phenomenal exercises for book writing. So definitely, like if you are an artist of any kind that is looking to write a book, Merch Life J on Instagram. That's merch, like merchandise, Life J, that's in Jay. Check him out. He did my logo for Holistic Consciousness. He did it in like less than 3 hours. I told him my concept and he just put it out, immediately. So he's a phenomenal brother with publishing, with graphic design. So definitely, if you're looking for that, definitely check him out. And we're gonna be looking for Miss CJ books because she has books and books of spoken words. So we definitely will be looking for that. So yes, next up we're gonna go back to Miss Nee Hardface so we can get her piece in, so we can hear her piece because we really didn't hear it the first go round. So we're gonna go back to Miss Nee real quick. So introducing her once again, Miss Nee is an Atlanta-based poet who is originally from Detroit/Inkster, Michigan. She's also a music producer, singer, and songwriter. She offers custom T-shirts, copper and stone jewelry, as well as affirmation boxes. You can find her on IG at Miss Nee Feels. That's Feels with a Z, MSNEEFEELZ. And her business or Etsy shop is Copper and Stone Jewelry US. So without further ado, give it up for Miss Nee, y'all.
Hey y'all, is this better audio for y'all?
Yes.
Okay, great. So first I must pay homage to Erykah Badu. And that's my boy Cross on the track. We have an EP coming out later on this year. Y'all should check it out.
Turn the music downstairs.
I am Miss Nee. So have you ever been in love? I mean, the love that you didn't mean to fall in. That crazy love. That bone-stricken love. That love. I say, go away. But baby, you can't stay. That love. So you can find this anywhere. It's so amazing how love drives you crazy. I mean, not just crazy to the brink of insane. See, the love that you had some of yourself to hate. It's written all over your face. I mean, not just hate, but disappointment and disgust. And all you can think is, what about us who happen to trust, and why are we us? How is it that the road that once was paved in gold has now come to a fork? Well, my only intentions were to love you and give you my support, but it's cool, because I guess I was a good sport. In a game I was unaware of playing, I'm saying, why couldn't we both be real about the situation? And right now, these problems wouldn't face. It's amazing how love drives you crazy. I mean, not just crazy, but insanity. I am managing to maintain my composure, but in the inside, baby, I'm exploding. Reloading the thoughts in my head from the words that you said that got me upset. So tears flood, leaving my cheeks wet. Because I can't forget how much I love you. And I won't forget how much I hate you. The situation that I'm faced with is just so crazy because it's love. I say, go away. But baby, you know that I really want you to stay. I can't get enough. Thank God. I said peace. Tyrone gonna pull up. It's streaming everywhere.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Give it up, y'all. Give it up one more time for Miss Nee. Give it up for her.
Thank y'all. Appreciate it.
That thing real smooth. I think Rose Gold gonna be hitting you up.
Hey, I love it. I was just about to say, I don't know if I'm supposed to say nothing, but I gotta say, girl, you smooth. I'm over here. Hey, I like it when it's smooth.
Thank you.
Like I could feel you vibing to it through the computer. I'm like, she gonna hit Miss D up. Definitely. So yeah, that's what it's all about. Like networking, allowing artists to connect, and doing some amazing work together. So next up, like I forgot to set the parental advisory on YouTube. So I hope YouTube don't kick me off, because if you do not know Hardface, ladies and gentlemen, you are about to witness the brutal Hardface. So Hardface, Elliot Nelson, is a spoken word artist, writer, actor, comedian, and producer from Memphis, Tennessee. He has performed all over the country, winning 2 national poetry slams, and has been in several stage productions. Hardface delivers an electrifying, thought-provoking, and enlightening performance that you will never forget. You can find him on social media and his website at Hardface23. That's Hardface23. His website is www.monkeystrongstudios.com. You can find him on YouTube at Hardface23. And every Monday at 9 p.m., he does Ask Uncle Tony live on YouTube and Facebook. His album is streaming on all streaming sites. Two Head Tony on YouTube. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I introduce you to the immortal Hardface.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
It sounds all right.
It's got a little hiss.
Hissing? Oh shit, we can't be hissing. Is it still hissing?
Nah, that's good.
That's good. Can you hear me now? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. 400 years later, I can't believe that you bastards made it. And now the whole world is just out of control and way overpopulated. Public execution devices have been enhanced, revised, and upgraded. Times, technology, and things have changed. It's time for us to step up our game. We about to get medieval on your ass like Ving Rhames. Fuck you, pay me, it's all about the green. Society has turned into a killing machine. Stupidity has just replaced the guillotine. This time you'll pay us and pull your own string. We have space-age public execution devices, different methods, different sizes, different shapes and prices. The world is composed of losers and winners. We're at the top of the food chain, so what's for dinner? We needed loose chains, so we bombed the Trade Center. We had some more fun blowing up the Pentagon. Yes, your votes were insignificant. Hell yeah, we rigged the election. Wolves in shepherd's clothing, but you come to us for your protection. The big bad wolves protects the pigs, and the election wasn't the only thing we rigged. We're at the top of the food chain, the New World Order. So everybody else gets drawn and quartered. This is a public execution, bitch, and you can't stop it. I got my dick in your ass and my hand in your pocket. You're better off licking an electric socket. We cause world pollution and mass confusion. We create the problem, then provide the solution. Get ready for this next public execution. My tactics are unconventional. My methods are incomprehensible. Money is the only principle, and this is why I'm so invincible. You can't touch me. I have an arsenal. Folks, it's just business. Don't take it personal. I told you bitches not to fuck with me. Since I got you here, you're stuck with me. Killing 2,000 or 3,000 ain't enough for me. I had to execute the publicly. Now lay your sissy ass down in my guillotine. I let you pick which one, then pull your own string. I break arms. I drop nuclear bombs. Sometimes I kill for fun. I'm allergic to the sun. I'm a vampire. I don't brag or boast. So suck the life of you on the nose. The most corrupt cartel you'd ever want to meet. We make the Holocaust look like Sesame Street. Bitch, I'm the human god, the worldwide boss. Every now and then the world takes a major loss. Forgive me for the AIDS and the Holocaust. I own slaves. I dug mass graves. I'm the land jacker, the whip cracker, the world's most treacherous killer and kidnapper, the fear exploiter, the people importer. How many niggas do you want? Just place your order. You know, I'm cocky, and you can't stop me. I'm a political gangster and a space-age Nazi. I'm the great white hope, but I'm not Rocky. Everybody tried to copy, but just ended up looking sloppy. I dropped Fat Man on Nagasaki, and all you could do was watch me. I dropped Little Boy on Hiroshima, and then I unleashed Hurricane FEMA. 6 million died in the Holocaust. I barbecued the Japs and Jews with hot sauce. I'm bad to the bone. I killed 700,000 in Iraq alone. I dropped bombs from planes. Hangs Saddam Hussein. 3 million died in Vietnam, let me explain. Bitch, I told you bitches not to fuck with me. You know? Bitch, I kill at will. I use bombs, germs, and steel. I kill civilians by the millions. Men, women, old folks, and children. I cause world pollution and mass confusion. I create the problem, I provide the solution. Get ready for this next public execution, because I'm the man with the plan to jack your land. So ease your monkey ass down the trail of tears. Yes, we kept a few Cherokees for souvenirs. Fuck your negotiation. And get your monkey ass back on that goddamn reservation. It's getting kind of chilly. Do you need some blankets? Hold your ass up high, bitch, so I can spank it. I speak with forked tongue. Come to your town and kick your buildings down like King Kong. Global extermination is my goal and aspiration. We took the Negroes on a little vacation. I wasn't there, but I'm guilty by association. You see, we don't shoot guns, we shoot situations. How do you like this Adolf Hitler impersonation? We talking about worldwide genocide in super slow motion. And if you can't keep up, we kick your ass in the ocean. To fuck or break up, you need our permission. We have everything in position. Gave you a slave diet and a slave religion. You had no part in this decision. And then we made up a God to keep you calm and happy. And got you fighting over if his hair was straight or nappy. And while the sharks got fat off a nigga pie, you covered up one lie with a bigger lie. We hang your ass with a noose, and you couldn't get loose. Now what the fuck make you think that we gonna tell you the truth? Huh? What the fuck make you think we gonna tell you the truth? You know, you turn another cheek while I rape your wife. You know, you turn another cheek while I take your life. You're running out of cheeks while you watch me slaughter, but I see 2 more cheeks on the back of your daughter. You a subhuman motherfucking bitch to me. Praise my Jesus, bitch, and suffer peacefully. Be fruitful and multiply so we can fuck up your kids. Another baby sheep. Bitch, look what you just did. So just face it. You in the matrix. And everybody in it is asleep. Except the big bad wolves and the good shepherd. Because they both trying to eat the sheep. I cause world pollution and mass confusion. I create the problem and provide the solution. Get ready for this next public execution. COVID-19, it might be a public execution. I don't know. Shit. You know, there's 2 types of people in the world. People that matter and people that don't. Which one are you? Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for listening.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Give it up. Give it up for the immortal hard face. So yes, like I advertised, he is raw. He is uncut. He is uncensored. He is unfiltered. So if you can't take the hard face of what the reality is, like, you might not want to listen to hard face, because he gonna hit you hard in the face with the truth, you know. So I appreciate it. I love it, you know. I enjoy it. You know, I got kicked out of venue. I'm pretty sure hard face got kicked out of plenty of venues, right? So like, yeah, I enjoy it. So that was the first half of Lyrical Exercise. We're going to take a 10-minute intermission and come back. We can unmute everybody's mics if everybody wants to talk or share anything.
Yeah, I do. Oh, hard face. Wow. Okay. So, so I've never heard of you, sir. But yeah, you are the truth.
I appreciate it, ma'am. I appreciate it.
Yeah, that was deep. That was very deep. Like I'm gonna have to go back and try to. Am I gonna be able to go watch this again? I need to
Yeah,
go and dissect. He said some stuff in there. It's so true. And I know we taking a break, so stop me. But it's so true because me growing up as a Christian, believing in Jesus Christ, I still do. But also expanding with all this new information, with people, brothers like you, and new information coming out about exactly where the story came from and how they actually did take all this stuff from ancient Kemet. It actually breaks my heart so bad. And so to hear you say it with such passion about, how do you expect them to tell you the truth when they treated you this way and fed you to I mean, right now, that trail you're talking about how the sharks ate, I know you know this possibly, but scientists are still talking about how they follow that trail today, looking to
Yep.
eat because they ate so well off of us. And so it's just so funny, because being a Christian, it puts me in a place of, I'm not angry, but at the same time, I feel so hoodwinked and lied to and so confused because I do love Jesus Christ and I have had many blessings in my life. But it's something to grow and learn in this time. Thank you for that. I'm not the type to get mad. I do know Christians that get mad. How do you listen to that? No, the truth is the truth, whether I like it or not. The full information I'm open for, whether it agrees with me or not, because I'm just for the truth, not to try to be comfortable. And so I hope they don't kick you out of nowhere. The truth is what it is.
yeah, we get kicked out of venues definitely. I
It's a
got kicked out.
shame.
I loved it. I'm like, it is what it is. I don't care. I don't give a damn.
It's beautiful.
So yeah, another announcement I forgot to mention. With me um, doing my consultations and everything, I'm looking to work with 88 people. So if somebody is looking to transform their life and looking to end 2021 in a place that they've never been, I'm on track with doing that for myself, and I'm looking to lock arms with other like-minded people to do the same. So if you are interested, text transformation to 901-296-9848. 901-296-9848. Locking arms with like-minded people to transform our lives. I'm going through a course right now called Money and Market Psychology. And with me going through this course, Money and Market Psychology, like I'm seeing how I grew up a math genius. Like I literally, my teacher used to have me take the test first and use my test as the answer key. When I got to high school, my teacher would I sat in the back of the class and I was in a college class. I took college algebra in 11th grade, passed it without ever studying. But my genius with numbers never quite correlated to my relationship to money. And that's because of the conditioning that I grew up in. So it's like I had all of this ability with numbers, but it didn't translate to my relationship with money. So I know that there are a lot of us out there that's like that because of our conditioning, our programming with our families, and seeing our parents have all this anxiety about even opening mail. Like all of these programs are running unchecked, and many of us could have the best relationship with money possible, but we are stuck because of our conditioning. So I feel like with this course that I've gone through, called Money and Market Psychology, like I've literally gotten rid of the firewall between my genius with numbers and my relationship to money. So it's on and popping. It's on and popping. So I'm just grateful for that, and I'm looking to assist as many people that are within my realm of influence to come out of this human doing. It's like it's time for us to be human beings and truly live our purpose as artists, as creators. And yeah, want to make this announcement too. If you are an artist and you have not looked into NFTs, NFTs are non-fungible tokens. Hardface, you need to be on top. You know about NFTs, Hardface? You don't? Okay.
No.
So NFTs are non-fungible tokens. Non-fungible tokens are basically tokens on the blockchain of cryptocurrency. So if you look up NFTs, there's a site called Nifty Gateway, and there are a lot of artists who are doing visual art accompanied with hip hop or music or some type of song. So the great thing about NFTs is that you can't duplicate them, you can't copy them, you can't overwrite them. So let's say if you put out a limited edition of your hard face logo with a new poem that ain't never been released, and you only release it on NFTs. You could sell it at a certain price, but if anybody were to resell it because it grows in value, you could set your royalty. So every time it gets resold, you get paid regardless. So it's not like it can't be copied like a CD. Somebody get your CD and they can copy as many times as they want to. NFTs are on the blockchain, so it can't be duplicated. It's encrypted, So that's what I'm so excited about NFTs, because I see how it's going to be a liberating platform for artists to not get manipulated, not get screwed over, to be able to set your own royalties. Like that's huge, and get paid in perpetuity, forever. Anytime it grow in value. And the beautiful thing, like a hip hop artist, he made, I think it was six ether coins in 16 hours. So that's like $10,000 off of 100 copies of a hip hop song accompanied with some digital artwork. Like that's genius. So
I went on there after that today. I'm sorry to cut you off, but after I saw that today, I went to look that up, and I set up my song that I'm gonna do next on there, 40 Acres on there. But they told me when I tried to pay to get in, it said that we're not accepting money from the United States right now. It's a coming soon type thing for the United States. Have you bumped into anything like that?
You on Rarible or Nifty?
Oh, Rarible.
I'm on Nifty Gateway.
Oh, okay. So I'm not aware of Nifty. Is it Nifty or Nippy?
Nifty, like Nifty.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
N-I-F-T.
So what? That's niftygateway.com or something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah, that's awesome. That is super awesome.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa. Okay.
It's no joke. It is completely liberating, and it's just the beginning. It's just the beginning, because you got to think about the fact, even though he made $10,000 in that 16 hours, but you got to think about the fact that Ethereum. The value of Ethereum is going to go up. So when the value of Ethereum go up, his value goes up. So you just got to understand the nature of cryptocurrency. Like cryptocurrency, most of the coins like Ethereum is not quite exactly like Bitcoin. Bitcoin, the last one won't be minted for over 120 years. So when you understand that, it's like it's going to increase in value. It might go up and down a little bit, but at the end of the day, for 120 years, it's going to be increasing in value, because there's only a limited supply. It's not like fiat currency. They just printed 21 trillion more of them, so just understanding that. But anybody else got any announcements, anything they want to say? Or are we on intermission? Nothing? Anybody? I can't hear you, Rose. Go ahead.
Oh, I said, I just want to say thank you for inviting me here, and I'm so happy to meet all of you and to listen to all the beautiful talent. And this is so fun, Duran. What made you come up with this?
I used to have this event back in Memphis a few years ago. So it was in person. It used to be at a salon called Stepping Up.
Oh.
So we used to have pomegranate wine and wings and chicken rotel. Like it was an event. So it was a lot of fun, and we had a lot of different artists come through. My goal with this is to keep it consistent and eventually get it to where we have features come on, paid features. So yeah, just want to do this. We like RFA say, like what make us think they're gonna do right? Right. You look at the fact that with most of America and most of the world sitting down, like their net worths skyrocketed. So if they made this much, all that much more money in 2020 as a result of people being out of their way, what makes you think they're gonna find a reason to go back to normal? They not. Like, there's no reason for them to go back to normal. If they making more money, they doing better with you out their way. They gonna find a COVID-22 or COVID-23. like you see the CDC. I don't know if y'all saw on the CDC site, they had the zombie apocalypse. Did y'all see that on the CDC site? Zombie preparedness. Look it up.
What is it like real? Is it?
Huh? What'd you say?
Like, it's not real, right? Like, I mean, what do you mean?
You go use. I don't use Google. When I want to find out if something is real, I use DuckDuckGo.
He is not lying. I just Googled it. And I type in CDC zombie preparedness, and it's a thing.
Get the fuck out of here. That's because that damn shot. Let me stop. Alright.
Yeah. So yeah,
They shut this whole thing down.
like it's a difference between a
Mum's the
accent.
word on that.
It's a there's a difference between an accent. I'm not going to say what it is. There's a difference between an accent and a experimental biological agent. What they're passing around is the latter. It's not an accent. So
Anything that alters your DNA, then it's a ladder.
experimental biological agent. So they literally got people under surveillance for 24 months to see what's gonna happen, what's gonna develop, like what you gonna develop into, you know, like. So yeah, it's real, man. But
What? Whatever.
you reading the site now. You looking at the
I
site.
read it.
It's crazy. It's crazy. It's absolute. It's like, is this really on their site? Like, if you,
It's very strange that they would have that on their site. But you know, I'm a firm believer, being an English major, and what I do know about how the world works, they put everything in writing. Everything is in writing as accountability, and they have to, because the law says, the universal law says they cannot lie. So they tell us information in different mediums. So by law, they have told us. But if you're too blind to see the sign, that's on you. But by law, universal law, you cannot lie to God because it's a sin. And they abide by the law. They tell you everything. Whether you believe it or not, that's on you.
That's
so
what it is.
It's kind of interesting. It's very interesting. I'm not saying I believe that, but it's very interesting going with what I know about universal law.
That's what I tell people. Like, we gotta understand and start studying universal law, because when you understand the immutable laws, like universal law of vibration, universal law of mentalism, universal law of correspondence, like when you really start to understand and embody these laws, like, you know that we could make a switch if we just have enough people that are willing to dedicate their mind power. But we just don't have enough people on this planet dedicated and committed
that
to
same
knowing,
frequency.
it's
the vibration.
Knowing who we are and whose we are. Like, when we tap into that, I think we need is 70 million people on this planet to agree that we done with this BS and we could change the course of this reality. But you know,
that's why media. I'm sorry, because that's why media is so important, because you control in media, you control what people see, and what people see is what they think. Perception is real, whether it's real or not. And in Duran, I'm not sure if you've seen this movie. It's a Disney movie called Tomorrowland.
Oh yeah, I seen Tomorrowland.
You saw the twist in Tomorrowland. They were putting out images to make people believe the end of the world was coming. And as long as they thought that, their mentality would make it manifested. They say it won't happen, but if you think it, it will. And they were putting out purpose images in the TV and sublime images. It was a movie, but it was like, that's kind of what they do. Exactly. It's not hate, it is fear. And the Bible says if you ain't on love, you vibrating on fear. So it's only two things: you vibrating on love or fear. Which one? Ain't no in between. Either you for the one or the other. And so a lot of people vibrating on fear, and you vibrate on fear, you're gonna get sick. You're gonna get ill if you vibrate on fear. It's a low vibration. You on lower chakra. You can't ascend you on the lower levels. Jesus never went, he was always in the higher levels. But a lot of people are on low, so they're gonna get what they get because they're not thinking about anyway, I'm stop talking. But yeah, you get it.
Nah, it's on topic. Nah, it's right on topic.
Yeah, most definitely. And it's amazing. Like, I tell people, like, I feel like this, I'm not saying that all artists are this open, but I definitely know that with me using my voice, it allowed me to tap into my personal I am. And when you tap into your personal I am, it's extremely difficult for the world to fool you. It's extremely difficult. And I feel like the lack of introspection is what prevents most of the world from knowing and seeing what's really going on. So if you don't spend the time with yourself to tap into source and tap into the creator, like, you just gonna be all over the place, you know. So it's like, yeah, we gotta help the world understand, like, the power of introspection, the power of hearing the source and hearing Mother Goddess and Father God through your own voice. When you really tap into that knowingness, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. So yeah, I think that we'll end on that note as far as the intermission is concerned. We're gonna jump back in, And look like we lost the brother Mister. So we're gonna jump back in. We got to get the old man some help next month. So we're gonna jump back in and get back in with, instead of going with you, Miss Nee, we're gonna go ahead and go to Miss CJ. Then we're gonna come to you, Miss Nee, since we brought you back on at the end of the first round. So to reintroduce you guys to Miss CJ, everybody's muted. So Miss CJ is her name is Miss Crystal L. Johnson. She's an alumna of Watkins Overton High School for the Creative and Performing Arts, as well as the University of Memphis, where she received her Master's of Arts degree in Curriculum and Instruction. Johnson is also an educator and executive director of LiveSeed, which is the leading nonprofit presenter of spoken word performances, education, mentorship, and youth development in Memphis, Tennessee. Affectionately called Miss CJ by her students, she is a quiet source of power and youth advocate, using her words to convict, empower, and inspire the next generation. You can find her on social media, Instagram at just_Crystal Lynn. Website is www.liveseed.com, and on Twitter at live_seed. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, give it up once again for Miss CJ.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. I've been over trying to figure out what poem to read. Like, I'm just like, so much anxiety. But then I just figured out I'm going to read what I feel comfortable reading. So that's what made me feel good. All right. So this one is called, I forgot what it's called. I'm just going to read it. This is an old one. Try to look. Okay. I'm getting older, guy. I need glasses. Okay. I carry life, nurture life. My cells don't decide the sex. I accept my role as woman. While I reject, cherish, and protect it. Your womanly energy is needed. That's how we create. Only those who are fearful. Is much given, much required. Or for me, I emit the freedom. It was to it I clinged, I fooled, it brought me power. And to my lack of it helped me realize that true power comes from within. So we must choose to relinquish the concept that our men aren't able or accountable. The best way for someone to learn is through experience. So ladies, why are we playing it safe? If this is truly a battlefield for the mind, how prepared are you if you aren't mentally ready for debate? See, I thought we were our men to be great, and great I am, so how dare I accept a man who is less? We have mothers raising baby boys, still searching for their God, only having their dick, overcompensating for mama couldn't give, thinking their manhood is always in question because mama, she couldn't answer it. I know I love men, and I often find boys, they need to mama them, nurture their dreams into fruition. And I do, because I can, nurture a man to be great. All he needs is love, attention, affection, his honest critique. I use my words to heal, my arms to build, and my love to seal his success. But none of these things require sex. When I give orgasms, they start the day we met. Each thought from my lips invites me to my home, where very few have laid their heads, even called home, but never too comfortable I let them get. But visit they must regain confidence within themselves. I let them see and read and roam in rooms custom made for them, and they don't have no idea how my presence heals their once wounded pride, believing that real women are these mythological impervious beings when I have been here for centuries, but I'm lost in the den of the insecure little girls. Hurt hearts lead from love is insincere. I make no promise other than I am here. And this time is a gift. So ask what you desire, but take no more than you will want to give. So I'm looking for greatness. Take no more you to give. I'm looking for greatness. My man, my mate, my friend, my fake nothing but great. If we are made in his image, then go ahead and say my name. See, he is the great I am. So I too am great. We all have the potential to be great. But what's at stake for you to achieve your due? Or is it you standing in your own way? So busy paving the road for others to reap what they haven't earned from your sweat and brow. A fool is what you become. If they're a dream and yours deferred. So my first dream died, I stepped into my womanhood, slowly shed my childhood notions what I thought true love and life would be like. I actually thought this is the plan for my life, and nothing's gonna ever stop me. But I did. Not life, because life's going to do what it do. Like a raging sea, I'm finally learning to navigate it, transport goods and thoughts and hearts, and maybe one day, if I'm lucky, another human being just like me, so many thoughts of greatness that fear tries to vie with me, hang with me, fight with me. So I finally asked you, what do you want from me? And it responded, see, I am fear, FEAR, false evidence appearing real, and I appeal to your thoughts at every whim. I can make, create, break down, eradicate all at the same time. See, I am time forwards and backwards. I am evil and I'm divine. I'm going to have you see me in your mind. And confusion is how I tend to trend. And confusion makes everyone being, don't think, just say forget it then. So I always, because people just settle in, don't think, just let me in their homes, thinking they're thinking they're protecting themselves, but overprotection is fear's greatest disguise. I love the ones that try and hide. So focus and masquerade, they forget to treat their mind with God's words, healing words. Using your words, I can parade right on in. And so I come from you. I know the why you do things, and the why is what gives me power. And I check in every hour to make sure you're still afraid. I'm in your thoughts, your language, and your actions. I can see me right there. I'm in your face. And I respond to that. I say, no, see, I am great. And you done my father, then you must be mistaking this venture. Under whose authority you claim? See, I was once blind, but now I see you. I know who you are because I know myself. And I refuse to allow you free reign in my mind, in my queendom. And here, I'm divine. Mediocrity can never relate. So, when people hate, that's what that is. A lack of understanding and ignorance of their own destiny and fate. Because like I know, you too should know you could be great. So expect the best for yourself and from yourself, and you too will attract the same. But see that fear, because great people see fear, and that fear makes you hate and run away. You love yourself like I do. You have the same greatness in me is the very same God that's in you. Peace.
Oh yeah. Give it up for Miss CJ. Miss CJ. So I was only going to do one piece initially, but I'm gonna go ahead and do a piece since we lost brother Mister. So if any family and friends are on, please exit now. um, so yeah, this is a very X-rated piece. It's entitled Dignitized. So you should get the point, like magnetized, dignitized. So if making love were a university, I would be the best professor on campus, and all of my students would graduate magna cum laude. Because in class, I magnetize them all to my dick and instruct them on ways to climax, ensuring they feel themselves coming all over their bodies. Lottie, Dottie, who needs the Kama Sutra? When I rise to the occasion with more frequency than the sun does when called by a rooster. So cock-a-doodle-doo, you keep riding me that way and just wait and see what this cock will do to you. There's nothing more beautiful than you calling and sighing and gasping and moaning, biting your lip and jonesing. Here's a biting your lips and jonesing. Here's a free wristband. You don't have to pay. All that I insist is that from the bottom of my shaft to the tip of my head, that not an inch be missed. This is what it likes when bodies engage in such a passionate kiss. So relax, get comfortable, arch your back and put your hands on my chest. And you best believe I'm pulling your hair and forcing you down if you cheat or protest. Yes, baby, that's it. Get that dick. I can be your gentleman, your rude boy, or your Splackavelli. And if you need me to, sweetheart, I can be your Tupac track number 3 Machiavelli. So toss it up. And best believe I'm catching her wherever she comes round. Whether I massage or whether I pound. Whether I'm kissing her softly or making you bite down. In the bedroom, I am Mr. Round after round. So let's get ready to rumble. Words become cries. Cries become sighs. Sighs become silence. Sweetheart, I'm trying to get your fine ass to the point to where you can't even mumble. And even if you just think about my dick, I want your thighs to turn inward and your entire body to crumble. Sweetheart, your clitoris has just been humbled, and I humbly accept your apology and your rude, egotistical psychology for even thinking that I could get your fine ass to submit. Having you itching for a scratch, scratching for an itch, lifting your head, shifting your head to the side like that tongue, that dick. I can hear him calling me. Oh, shit. Did you think it was a game? What's my name? Duran. What's my name? Kansu. Duran means firm and enduring, and Kansu means the healer. So after we're done, you'll feel like you've engaged in P90X Pilates, and you'll be twitching like an extra from Thriller. And oh yeah, by the way, my poetic name is Master of Disguise. So it'll be days before you come down from your high, and it'll be years before you lose this attraction to me, sweetheart, because you've just been dignitized. All right, so that was that piece. That was that piece. That was that piece. So next up, we are going to bring Miss Nee back. We are going to bring Miss Nee back, and Miss Nee is a spoken word artist, born and raised in Atlanta, based in Atlanta, Georgia. She is originally from Detroit/Inkster, Michigan. She's also a music producer, singer, and songwriter. She offers custom T-shirts and copper and stone jewelry, as well as affirmation boxes. You can find her on IG as Miss Nee Fields. That's MESNEEFEELZ. And her Etsy store is Copper and Stone Jewelry US. And her IG for that same business is copper_and_stone_jewelry. So yeah, Miss Nee, make sure you turn your music down a little bit so we hear your audio better.
All right.
So without further ado, give it up for Miss Nee.
Thank you. Can you hear this? Is it cool again? Anyways, this is When That Jones Come Down. If you've been rocking with me for a while, you know When That Jones Come Down. If you haven't, go listen to When That Jones Come Down. It's everywhere. So you think you in love with me, but I'm not the girl of your dreams. Cause I've been rocking and dodging the beat of love. Baby, I'm not the one for you. Not leave you on cause you know my truth. But I know just what to do for you. Cause when that Jones come down, hey, na 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 na, hey, ooh na 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 na. When that Jones come down, hey, nothing you can do about it, hey, ooh na 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 na, hey, hey, ooh na na na. When that Jones come down, hey, nothing you can do about it. So now you screaming, I led you on, but we both said it was just for fun. Now you don't want me to get up and run, cause that Jones came down, it was nothing you can do about it. You say you in love with me, my heart's on nice emotions and freezer, and I can give you what you need. But when that Jones come down, it na 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 na, hey, ooh na 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 na. When that Jones come down, it nothing you can do about it, hey, ooh na na na. Na 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 na, hey, hey, you na na na. When that Jones come down, hey, nothing you can do about it. Now, I don't know what to say to you, but blow a spliff and drink your brew. Cause you made it weird when you pushed the issue of love. Talking about your heart is aching. What you mean, man, you gotta be playing. Never fall for someone who's taking love. Unless I check, we both are grown. But telling me that I led you on, cause it was fun up until the jump. When that Jones come down, eh, na 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 na, hey, ooh na 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 na. When that Jones come down, eh, nothing you can do about it, hey, ooh na 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 na, hey, hey, ooh na na na. When that Jones come down, eh, nothing you can do about it. When that Jones come down, he's everywhere. Go listen to When That Jones come down, y'all. I'm Miss Nee. Thank y'all.
Yeah. Give it up for Miss Nee, Miss Nee, Miss Nee. So yeah, I just love watching Rose Gold, like vibing, like yeah.
I got a jam. Nobody could ever take me nowhere. When my sister used to take me with her to, she could come go out with me for a minute. If they just stand on the wall, I'm like, I don't want to stand there. I got a jam. When it's a
Right.
jam, Miss Lee, I'm feeling your style for real. I'm gonna have to make sure I follow you.
Please.
I'm loving it, sis.
I appreciate you, lovely.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, so next up, we are going to bring back the phenomenal vocalist Rose Gold. Rose Gold is the writer and vocalist of the official theme song for the seven-figure-a-year company ABS Tribe Network. Rose Gold loves music. She's from the state of Missouri, and she's been singing since the divine age of 9. You can find her on Instagram at nek.isha4. Rose Gold is a songwriter, vocalist, and jingle writing extraordinaire. Contact her for all your songwriting and vocal needs. So without further ado, let's give it up for Rose Gold, you guys.
Thank y'all so much. Let me know if this is too loud or whatnot, y'all. This here.
Turn it down a little bit.
Turn it down some. What about now?
That's good.
Okay.
Mo, that's the one.
It's time for sisters to stand up. Show the world we got control of. Our sons and our daughters and all the fathers who know what mother says go. See, there's nothing to compare us. It's true straight from the dust. No one can enter here unless we allow it through us. The kingdom is one. We birth nation, we know more, raise them all under pressure. Booker T. Washington lived with his mother, raised as a slave. Welfare, food stamps, Section 8, hard days. Where could a girl play? When I look behind people hanging on the vine, mental illness created. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's 40 acres, y'all. 40 acres in the mule, not enough. 40 acres in the mule, not enough. For the mentality that was given to us. Us. Tell me my name, hand me down lies and you hand me down shames. Hand me down guilt equals hand me down blame. When you hand me down clouds, you gotta expect the rain. Broken heart all the time, can't hold on to my man cause he's losing his mind. Afraid to walk outside, don't know if you're about to die from the cop riding by. Can you blame him? No. I'm trying to raise my girl in this over-sexualizing, insecure world, hey. I wanna do, I rose a deal, stand for the kids, so the spirit always here. Maya Angelou said, phenomenal woman, she and every other sister here. Money can't pay for sin, reparation for within. This is something you can never ever pay. 40 acres in the mill, not enough for the mentality that you took from us. 40 acres in the mule, not enough. 40 acres in the mule, not enough. For the mentality. Nothing will be enough for what they took from us. How do you pay back for the passed down mentality and all the pain? So this is a song I wrote called 40 Acres in the Mule is Not Enough. Most of us know about the history of how a general after the war had said, hey, we should give all the slaves land and 40 acres in a mule. But how could any reparation be enough for what they've done to us, what they've taken from us? It will never be enough. So, salute.
Man, listen. Like if you don't see the genius in that songwriting ability that you just witnessed, like I'm not sure what you listening to, but that song is absolutely powerful and absolutely amazing. Like seriously, like you gave me chills in a couple of spots. So yeah, man. Thank you, Miss Rose Gold, for coming out and performing at this lyrical exercise. And we up to our last performance, and I gave the parental discretion advisory last time, and I'm gonna give it again. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we have next up, we have Elliot Hardface Nelson. Hardface is a spoken word artist, writer, actor, comedian, and producer from Memphis, Tennessee. He has performed all over the country, winning 2 national poetry slams, and has been in several stage productions. Hardface delivers an electrifying, thought-provoking, and enlightening performance that you will never forget. His website and social media is at Hardface23. That's Hardface23. His website is www.monkeystrongstudios.com. His YouTube is Hardface23 as well. He is every Monday night. He has a live stream at 9 p.m. on YouTube and Facebook. Ask Uncle Tony. So his album you can find on all streaming platforms and on YouTube at Two Head Tony. That's the number 2 head together as one word, Two Head Tony. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the immortal Hardface.
Radio, TV, and even the press. The hell?
All right.
Radio, TV, and even the press. It's got the world looking like a hot ghetto mess with these weapons of mass distraction. And they control your thoughts and actions. Telephone, television, then tell a nigga. I wonder which one will numb your brain quicker. Telephone, television, then tell a coon. Now watch this money stack up to the moon. Folks, we on a campaign to sabotage your brain. We are the masters of illusion like David Blaine. We're your ultimate gospel and revelation. We have complete control of this entire nation. And all you know is what we tell you. You'll buy any damn thing we sell you. We control your fate. We exploit your fear. We'll tell you any goddamn thing you want to hear. We got paparazzis and corporate Nazis. We play with your life like it's a game of Yahtzee. If it's bullshit on TV, you gonna watch it. Hubba, 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 money, money. Who do you trust? Everything you know, you learn from us. We taught you how to walk, talk, dress, fucking cuss. The world is a business and you gotta respect us. We got your life scripted out like movie directors. Radio, TV, and even the press. Got the world looking like a hot ghetto mess with these weapons of mass distraction that control your thoughts and actions. Telephone, television, then tell a nigga. This is what we use to sell our shoes and liquor. Control the media, you control the culture. We have your future chiseled out like a stone sculpture. Yes, our true objectives are camouflaged as mental activities are sabotaged. Entertainment must be kept below a 6th grade level by billion-dollar gangsters and blue-eyed devils that make you dig your own grave and then stay the shovel. We reign supreme in crushing self-esteem. I'm on America's team. I take it to the extreme. First I give you a nightmare, then I sell you a dream. But you don't love them hoes. They don't love you either. Real life will turn you crack babies into believers. Yes, we heard you, nigga. You don't love them hoes. But in jail, you was braid hair and sucking toes. You hear me? It's what you think of reality or just an illusion. We make big money off of mass confusion. We create the problem and provide the solution. We control everything you think and like. Straight bisexual, faggot or dyke. That's why America's top models are usually picked by a punk-ass nerd that likes ass and dick. We put some shit on BET and just wait for the clones. Everybody and their mammy gonna have it on. In a couple of years, just give us a chance. We'll have every man wearing gaucho pants. Everything we put on TV, you ran and bought. Low quality TV is junk food for thought. Radio, TV, and even the press got the world looking like a hot ghetto mess with weapons of mass distraction that control your thoughts and actions. Telephone, television, then tell a nigga. Booty, butt cheeks, bling, bling, and liquor. You see, the thing about it is we don't use guns. It's a camera we shoot. We have your daughter dressing up like a prostitute. It's big business. Just give us the loot. We blow up every little arbitrary petty dispute. East or West Coast, whichever side's winning, you keep killing and we'll keep grinning. Then put it on TV as breaking news. Stupid shit is big business and we can't lose. In the United States, the majority rules. But the majority of the people are ignorant fools. And we've been breeding these bitches since elementary school. Ever since 1969, the education system has been on a decline. But when you're stupid and scared, you're so easy to trick. You ever wonder why in school you didn't learn shit? Free education. You pay for what you get. You see, the thing about it is, we control what you see and influence what you drink. From the clothing that you wear to the shit that you drink. You see, 90% of TV is bullshit. But you look at it because it's entertaining. From dope dealing to gang banging. You want the nigga to see it and put it on TV during a mind-numbing show so everybody can see. All the important shit we keep deep in the book because that's the last place on earth dumb niggas will look. You see, the TV was not designed to educate. The TV was designed to indoctrinate, and you just bite into all our propaganda. Now you're in danger like the eagle and panda. Ain't that a bitch? The more TV you watch, the more violence you hear. This is to keep you in a state of perpetual fear. You see, guns kill less than 1% of the population. But we wouldn't dare publicize that type of information. We use the news to keep you scared and confused. I don't give a fuck which channel you choose. The stupid and the blacks are born to lose. We got you tap dancing and singing the blues. We use extremely calculated diligence to keep you fighting and arguing over silliness and matters of no real significance. Kanye West, 50 Cent, Michael Vick fighting pits, bi, gay, straight, nappy head hoes, while people people got AIDS and dying in wars. Man, the Lakers play tonight. I wonder who gonna win. Girl, Britney Spears dropped her baby again. Come on, y'all. Who the best? LeBron or Jordan? We got you thinking this dumb shit is really important. And while you're fighting over who gonna win the Super Bowl, your ass at the bottom of the totem pole. See, I'm a $1 billion pimp with some $1 million hoes. I'm a $1 billion pimp with some $1 million hoes. I do anything it takes to sell my shoes and clothes. And when my $1 million slaves don't know how to act, white women in Cadillacs is how we get our money back. Total control is our only purpose. Why be a monkey when you can own the circus? Thank y'all for listening. Thank you for listening, goddammit.
Give it up for the immortal.
I'm done, goddammit. Hey, now.
Give it up for the immortal hard face. So yeah, like one point from that poem, like I just recently watched an old speech of the Honorable Louis Minister Farrakhan, and he was talking about the television, and he mentioned that the television was a console, and I never thought about it by how he said it. He was like, the TV basically was the first artificial love. It's a console. It's there to console people. It's there to so why you have to think about, like, why does society need to be consoled? Like, what is it about society that makes people just want to come home and take in this programming and look for something to console them? So just understanding, like, we've been programmed for generation after generation after generation. And like you said, like, been breeding the most dumbed down version of people, man, generation after generation. Like, so we have to really learn how to unplug from these things and rebuild a human connection. Because if you look at the way technology is going right now, you look at how they divide the sexes, divide men from women. You see the Alexa commercial with your guy Michael B. Jordan. He's playing the android, and the android is basically interfering with the man and his wife. So they are playing on this artificial intelligence in these robotics. They are conditioning you to accept these artificial beings as your lovers, these artificial beings as your leaders. Like, they are constantly reinforcing these principles and programming and conditioning people to accept these things. Like, right now, we don't know how long this social distancing is going to occur. So when you start to think about it and understand, we were already so far apart as far as intimacy is concerned anyway, before all of this happened. So where are we going to be once they unleash and display the true robotics and AI that they really have already in existence? So that's going to be the real pandemic. Like, they won't have to kill anybody. Everybody out here with an artificial lover, they ain't got to kill nobody. You're going to not be creating anyway. So just understanding, like, we got to really tap into getting back to intimacy, understanding that we are at war with everything artificial. Like, technology is great, but understanding, don't relinquish your humanity for technology. So that's my spiel on that. If anybody got any announcements, you can make your announcements, and we're gonna close out. Anybody got anything? Anything?
Peace.
Okay. What you say, Miss Nee?
No, I said peace, family. Good looking. I enjoyed the conversation, and I enjoyed this platform.
Likewise. So everybody have a great night. Like I said, I'm looking for people who are looking to grow and transform this year in 2021. So text transformation to 901-296-9848. We'll be back here next month, same time, the second Monday at 6:30 Central Time. So be on the lookout for Lyrical Exercise next month. So thank y'all for coming out tonight, and I appreciate everybody for performing and participating. And that's on that. So Thank y'all for viewing at home too on YouTube and Facebook. Peace.
Peace.